Hey guys, so my name is Sudhi Tiwari. Welcome to this channel. Today I'm gonna talk about how I found my teaching style. So there are some pointers that I'm gonna give you. Hope this help you to identify if you are someone who wants to become a teacher in any subject, not just art, right? So I hope this helps you. I particularly never thought that I will be teaching art for that matter, right? And let alone teach people how to paint birds and animals. Oh my god, it just dream come true, right? I've been painting for more than over 6 to 7 years now with watercolors, and I struggled for the first 4 years of when I started with watercolors. I struggled a lot, right? I was going from YouTube videos to YouTube videos, from Skillshare classes and whatnot, but I was not getting what I'm missing. Then I just made up my mind and started learning myself, and all these things that I'm gonna tell you is my years of experience working with watercolors. So I started learning watercolor seriously, and I just promised myself that I'll do anything to get like take this seriously and start learning. Okay. And when I started painting, I think I started recording also myself while I was doing it to get comfortable with the idea of recording. I think nowadays it is like everyone doing the same thing, so we are all learning to be confident in that area. So that was one thing that I started doing it. And then few people approached me, and then there were like a lot of Instagram communities that time, right, that offered like free live sessions, right? So I joined those communities, and I was not doing the live painting session from my page particularly, but I was doing live from other pages that time, right? Whoever was approaching me, I was like, yes, let's do it, and I'm gonna do it. Then people started appreciating my teaching style, and I was like, okay, I think I can do this. And then I started teaching. So there was one student who approached me like, and then they said, if you can, I can teach them watercolors. I said, okay, let's try. Oh my god, that those lessons felt too technical. And when I started judging myself. Am I teaching this correctly or not? And then years later, so I took workshops after workshops. I've done like a lot of workshops online and offline, right? And then everyone enjoys, and I started understanding ki they are coming to me, right? So you are coming to me for learning, so you want to learn from me, right? So you are attracted of my style of teaching. You are attracted with my aura. You are attracted to my vibrations, my style of conversation, my teaching. And that's like the idea clicked, and I was like, no, I'm not here to copy any other teacher. I just want to be me, right? And that's when I started. And I think all that also came very easily when I started understanding that I have been teaching so long, not art, but then I was part of IT for 17 years, and I have mentored so many juniors of mine, and we literally love each other. I never had that boss and manager relationship with them. I was continuously mentoring them, and all I cared about was their success, right? And I think that I had to bring back here when I started teaching art, and I started believing I have to be like just portray the same confidence that I had in my work in my art, and that just changed the game for me. The next point that I want to talk about is basically it's never actually about how you paint, right? It's always about why you paint. Now go back and listen to that again. It's never about how you paint, but it's always about why you paint. That why, right? That why, when that why attaches with your style, it gives a whole new perspective to your teaching style, your painting style, and whatnot. I was always fascinated by animals, and for that matter, I think from childhood I was so fascinated by tigers and lions and all the wildlife. And that's when I just made it a habit of practicing art daily, 15 minutes a day, or even 20 minutes a day, or half an hour. I started waking up early, like 5:30 a.m. in the morning, and the first thing that I'll do after freshen up is actually sit down to paint, right? that's how art also healed me, which was my previous YouTube video. If you have not checked out, check the link above. Coming back to the point, so yeah, it's not about how to do it, it's all about why do you do it, right? And that actually made me understand my bigger motive of supporting wildlife conservation. So I'm here to support wildlife conservation through my art. Every earning that I make through my art, 10% of that is gonna be contributed to wildlife. Okay, so that's my another thing. The next thing is actually all about that, don't chase about finding your style, right? It's not about chasing something and then finding your style will come to you when you start being present authentically. You're not copying someone else, right? You're just trying to be you. And I think that's kind of how my style also changed. If you go back and check the videos that the kind of videos I was posting on YouTube, they were all tutorial kind of videos because I was trying to see what other big artists are doing, right? I was just trying to mimic that. But then I realized, it's not me, right? Okay, yeah, I can create tutorials, but I also understand there are hundreds and thousands of tutorials already there. So what do I do differently that can connect with you, right? Here I am directly able to connect with you, right? You are nodding. I know that you're nodding. I am directly able to connect with you, right? And that's what I thought. I think this is a nice way to talk to you guys and to be able to connect with you, right? So don't chase your style. Your style is gonna come to you very nicely when you stop chasing something and then just start being present authentically. And the last thing that I want to tell everyone, right? How do you learn to teach? You learn to teach by teaching, right? How do you improve your watercolor skills? You learn your watercolor skills by learning watercolors. Similarly, you learn your teaching style by teaching more. So when I took my first student, I just took my diary and I jotted down a lot of points that I could have corrected while teaching her, right? Then I got my first student, the second student, the third student. So I improved. I did a lot of offline classes before I turned up online and then started doing online workshops, right? So I've done a lot of workshops over the past years now, and I'm sure this is just the beginning. I'm just getting started. If you are someone who would love to learn watercolors in my style and in my way of teaching, if you like my conversational style or my aura in general, if you like what I do, what I support, I invite you to join my watercolor course, which is Skies to Bloom. It's a full comprehensive course about watercolors. We start from skies, we land into florals, food illustration, and animals and birds. We're learning everything in that course. To do join me, all the description, like links are there in the description. And if you're someone who is a hobbyist and you just want to paint regularly and it's like a meditation for you, then I invite you to my subscription community, which is the Painted Path. I post 4 tutorials every month. You can do it at your own pace, and we do a fortnight weekly call and then paint something together. It's just a very chill process. So check everything in the description below, and I'll see you in one of them. Bye.